I thought today, on Giving Tuesday, would be a perfect opportunity to brainstorm. There is an issue out there that needs to be addressed. How do we get children with additional needs back to school ASAP? So, what I'm asking is for the parents to comment on their fears, their challenges, what they would see being a hurdle for their children to get back into school. An example of that for us, we have a child with Down syndrome. I'd be concerned about the teacher infecting our son. The reason I have more fear of the teacher than the children is because majority of the families are being super cautious and making sure that they're doing all the guidelines that we need to follow to stay healthy. For an example, we're basically going out and grocery shopping. I am. No one else is. When I get home, we go ahead and wipe everything down, and then I take off all the clothes, get them washed, take a shower, deal with the sneakers, all of that, to make sure I'm doing everything I can not to bring the virus into the home. I believe majority of the families with children with additional needs are doing the same. So the question for a parent would be, how is the school taking care of our children and making sure the teachers are not sick and coming in? One solution may be that they're all getting tested. The teachers and the staff there at the school are being tested a couple times a week. So if one does test positive, then they can narrow that down to, okay, these children we need to check. She was in or he was in contact with so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. For the schools, I think a couple of challenges might be transportation and also location. With the busing, I feel it probably pretty difficult to be busing the children in. So the majority have to be driven there. There's going to be give and take. So parents would have to say, okay, I'm going to follow the guidelines from the school. One of the guidelines is we have to get our child to school. Again, with the location would be, we're going to have all the schools open in our district. 1, 2, I would think they probably choose 1 or 2 schools to be open. And those would be the locations so they can be cleaned every evening and be ready for the next day. So those are examples what I'm looking for. I'm looking for parents to comment on their concerns, what's going on in general for them in schooling right now, what their concerns would be having their child go back to school. And I'm with the educators and with the schools, as a parent, I want to know what your hurdles are that right now we're not able to get our children into school. If you let the parents know, we can work together, we can find out solutions. And by using Giving Tuesday to do that, to brainstorm, we have millions and millions of people out there right now that can write comments, that can give suggestions, give ideas. Perfect opportunity to use social media in the right way to solve a very, very difficult problem that needs to be solved ASAP. So please make your comments, help out. Let's make the impossible possible on Giving Tuesday. Thank you.